Guess we'll be back there same time tomorrow morning.
Small contact.
Oh.
That's our first Wisconsin bear, boy.
And stay tuned, we'll slam a big Tommy.
Welcome to Haastyle Hunting. I'm your co-host, Zach Haas. In this week's episode, we're on Season 2, Getting Ready, and episode number 4, Black Bear Bonanza. Now, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We got 2 parts to this episode. It was my first ever Wisconsin black bear I took. I only took one bear before this with my bow, and I figured, hey, my dad's going to be behind the camera. We're going to go up to Antigo where, I've been baiting there since I was 4 years old. And it's finally, after 9 years of applying, I finally can get to hunt up there for a black bear. So, bringing my bow, got some monster tracks out there to spray out, and it's going to be one heck of a hunt with my dad filming it all go down. So here it is, episode 4 of season 2, Black Bear Bonanza, part 1. Hey everybody, well, 9 years later from my first year of applying for a black bear tag, and I got a tag in my hand. I can't believe it. It is just unreal. That is like one of the most coveted tags in Wisconsin here. Unreal. I mean, I started flying when I was 13 and I'm 22 now. I just can't believe I actually finally got the tag. It almost seems surreal still going up to my cabin right now, thinking I'm actually gonna be bear hunting up there. It's just weird. I've been baiting since I was 4 years old with my parents, and I can't wait to tighten the string on a black bear. So right now I'm headed up to my cabin, Sun Lake, Wisconsin, and I'm so pumped. My dad's he's coming a whole different direction back from my house there down in Eden, and we're gonna meet up, get a game plan for tomorrow, make some lunches, and because obviously for 11 hours sit, we need some lunches, we need some snacks, some Gatorade, something to drink, because otherwise we're gonna drive ourselves down to the bait and feed ourselves. So just stick with us. We're gonna get our game plan and everything like I said, and go from there. And come tomorrow morning, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be on the stand waiting for a big old, I hope, 500-pound black bear. I can only hope. So stick with me. I'll be tuning back with you guys either later tonight at the cabin or just tomorrow morning on stand. So stick with me as I arrow my first Wisconsin black bear. I'm pumped as ever, and as you probably can tell. And so stay with me. This is going to be just a roller coaster ride. So stay tuned. This is Haastyle Hunting. Extreme bear hunting. Well, I made it up to the cabin there about an hour and a half drive from where going out to school there in Stevens Point, and met up with my dad, my mom, and also my Uncle John and his wife Diane, and we kind of got a game plan together, had a good supper, and it was time to get some sleep and get ready for my first ever Wisconsin black bear hunt. And I tell you what, the excitement is unreal. Getting ready for this hunt, anything from your normal 150-pound bear all the way up to a possible you could shoot a state record bear easily up to on our land there. And one other thing on this is it's public land hunting. Anybody can do this. So here it is. We're getting out the first day. Excitement's high. Time to see some bears.
Morning, everybody. Well, day 1 bear hunting. Just woke up a little bit ago, kind of getting ourselves woken up here and ready to kill a big bear. Just made our lunches, probably the most essential part of the bear hunt, because if you sit 11 hours without food, you're going to be a hurting unit. So we're going to just kind of get ourselves organized, and then we're going to head over to my Uncle John and kind of figure out the game plan for the morning. So stick with us. It should be a good time, and should hopefully whack and stack one this morning. So stay tuned. It's Haastyle Hunting you're watching.
Well, I got the camo on. We got some scent spray on, some scent elimination spray on, and it's time to hit the woods, rebait the site, get up in the stand, and get ready for a black bear to show up. Bait set? Check. Safety harness on? Check. Arrow knocked with a tasty little ram cat? Double check. Time to ring the dinner bell. Ding ding.
Should be good.
I think so.
Okay. All right, John. We'll give you a call. All right, Zach, man.
First things first, you gotta look meaner than the bears you hunt. Or paint it up. Alright guys. It's about 7:30 in the morning, around bait. Finally set up, took a little longer than I expected to, but bait's set, got some big logs on there, so all we like to do is wait for a big bear, because right now we're sitting in their toilet, there's just poop everywhere, so hopefully he comes in soon, but hey, if we get to wait all day to shoot a big 500-pound bear, it's well worth it, so stick with us, we're going to sit for a while here, and hopefully a big old black bear comes in, so stay tuned.
Didn't take long, and our first bear of our hunt showed up. Well, with that little bear spooking off the bait site, we figured there had to have been something bigger coming into the bait. Well, this bear was definitely bigger, but still not quite what we wanted. Well, after about a good half hour on the bait, this bear decided it was time to skedaddle away.
sandwich at him. I think he ate like at least half the bait.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. He's only 100 pounds. If he was maybe 300, I wouldn't care.
We should have brought 5 gallons along. Because now it'll all be gone tomorrow morning.
I know. The big boy's gonna be mad.
Tomorrow we'll bring 5 gallons, I think.
Yeah.
Well, let's just sit and wait for a bigger one.
He's gonna get here. Just if he has a little snack, I might like put my lunch in there for him.
He was only about 80 pounds, ain't it?
Yeah, I figured 80 to 100.
Yeah.
He's a tiny guy.
With that bear finally leaving the bait site, it was time for my dad and I to have ourselves a little bit of bait.
We need to eat too. Well, it's about 9 o'clock. We've only been on the stand for about an hour and a half. And we had a little guy come in. He ran away. And he came back in and finished his meal. Problem is, he ate most of our bait.
After a little bit of breakfast my dad and I had, we really didn't see much for bear, which led into, eventually, lunch.
Already? Well, seems like between 11 and 1 is a good time.
Yeah. God, long he was coming to for noon lunch. Could take a nap though.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I thought for sure this morning right away that little bear seen a big bear.
Yeah, I know. I thought the same thing.
That way he stood on a log and took off.
Yeah. Maybe he did though. Maybe the big bear just didn't come in then.
Yeah, it could have just been like passing through or something.
Yeah.
Lunchtime. Good sandwich.
After a brief lunch, the bears decided they really didn't want to show up. They must have been taking a lunchtime nap. So the boredom started to set in.
It's noon. 12 o'clock. Seven hours to go. 7 hours to go.
Finally, we could see a black blob slowly moving towards the bait. Go figure, it's another little boo-boo bear. Just as fast as that little black blob showed up, it disappeared into the wilderness. And then my frustrations with these bears' pickiness started to come out. They're a bunch of little kids not wanting to eat their vegetables.
That's it. Little bear comes in, eats all our bait. All we have is corn. They don't want the corn. They want nuts and circus peanuts. There's one circus peanut left. Awesome. They don't want that corn.
No, we won't put no more corn in.
You can see him picking through it.
Yeah, he's picking the peanuts and stuff.
Yeah, trying to find all the nuts. And,
yeah.
the thing is too is now if a bear comes, I gotta shoot right away. I can't give it the chance. You know, it has nothing to eat. It's gonna once it sees there's corn.
Yeah.
So pretty much as soon as we see a bear, I get ready now.
Lo and behold, another bear showing up. Please, please be big. You got it, another little baby bear. Well, with all these little bears showing up, I figured might as well draw back the bow, you know, practice setting in my peep and stuff right where I want to shoot, and you know, that's all you really can do when you got a little bear. He must have knew that death was pretty close.
That thing is small. That thing is small. I think they're getting smaller as they come in. And there has to be like 200-pounder in the mix, at least 200-pounder. All these bears barely add up to 300.
And another little guy joins the party. Well, that little lucky bear, at least he got a little bit of my dad's leftover lunch sandwich. Well, night was quickly approaching. Our hopes were for the most part down the drain, but we at least got to see one more bear before the night, and well, go figure, he's small.
guess we gotta scare this little guy off the bait, and then we're gonna pack up, head back, get some food in us, and get ready for another day tomorrow. So stick with us. We're still hostile hunting, but I guess.
Well, it was about time to wrap up. So this little guy in the bait, we had to scare him off the bait using some interesting tactics.
Nat nat. Nat nat. Nat nat. Hey, boo boo. There goes boo boo.
Hey, it sound like clapping Joe.
Well, that does it for part 1 of Black Bear Bonanza. I know there hasn't been any shots yet, but stick with us. As next Monday coming up here, I'll be going right back at it. Day 2, 3, and 4 of the bear hunter showing up in part 2 of Black Bear Bonanza. And let's just say everything kind of escalates very quickly, and before you know it, a nice little bear might be in the end of it all. So make sure to come back next week to see the conclusion of this hunt. It's going to be an awesome conclusion, some very good excitement. But another thing is, if you guys are bear hunting right now, spring bear hunting, make sure to check out Monster X. They have a Monster Tracks bear attractant. Awesome stuff. Anise and vanilla extract smells, and they work great. They smell awesome. So www.monsterx.com. But with that, as we always say, keep it hostile and always be safe.